What's up, guys? I'm back again, man. I just recorded a video literally probably like 30 minutes ago, maybe, man. But I just been sitting here, kind of, I guess you could say, praying, man. Just like, man, I feel like God just gave me something else to say. You know what I'm saying? So, man, one thing I used to question, I guess, was God's timing, right? So I'll give you a little story, right? So I'm adopted. I got adopted as an infant, you know. And so for a long time, I found out I was adopted when I was like, I want to say like 10 or 11 years old. And for like a really long time, bruh, I'm like, man, for a really long time, I was real angry. You know what I'm saying? Like I was angry at God. I was like, damn, man, like you allowed me to go through this chunk of my life without knowing, who my biological mom was. I was very angry at her. You know what I'm saying? Like really angry, man. And like I used that as an excuse to do or not do a lot of things. You feel me? All the way up until I want to say maybe 2017, man. And I'm about to be 28, so I was about to be 26 then, man. And finally, I was just like, man, you know what? If I never meet my mom, I just pray that somehow God lets her know that, I'm not mad at her. I forgive her. Now that I'm a parent, I understand, you know what I'm saying? And I love her. And I kind of made peace with the fact that, hey, God don't owe me a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing in the Bible, nothing in the Quran, nothing in the anything, man. Anything you want to study says that God owes you anything, man. He does everything out of love because he cares, because, he wants to see us succeed and be happy, but he don't owe us a damn thing. And a lot of times, man, we move through life like God gotta do this or he has to do that, or if he don't do this, then, I don't believe in you no more. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, man, I look back on it, right? And the first question I asked myself was, damn, so if God had answered my prayers 5, 10 years ago, would I have been ready to receive that blessing? You know what I'm saying? If he allowed me to meet my mother, and I actually met my biological mom last year, man, and it's beautiful, man. I know a lot of people's stories, especially when they call it, what do they call it, reunion stories, the horror stories, or like they just don't go well, man. But me and my mom, we like this, man. It's like I've known her all my life. I found out I got 5 siblings. Man, it's like, bro, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Like my siblings are amazing, all of them. I talk to them often, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw my mom. She came down to meet me with some of my siblings in April. Then I went to meet my sister. She's a teacher in Kuwait. So I met her for the first time in June when I went to Georgia. Then my mom and my sister that's a teacher in Kuwait came down Christmas time and I got to see them. But my wife and everybody had the flu, so we didn't really get to see each other like we wanted to, man, but we still got to see each other. And for the fact that they came down around Christmas time meant a lot, you know what I'm saying? And so looking back on it now that God kept his word, when I used to go to church a lot, man, that was something that I always used to pray about. And people would tell me, man, God is gonna do it, he's gonna do it. And he told me he was gonna do it, you feel me? But me being human and wanting things when I wanted, I don't want to say I didn't believe him. I believed him, but I wanted it when I wanted it. But looking back on it, I wasn't ready for it. And a lot of times we want God to do certain things without asking ourselves the honest question of, are we ready for this? It's like, you want a marriage, you want children, you want this career advancement, you want this, you want that, but are you ready? If God gave it to you right now, would you screw it up? You know what I'm saying? And we got to start asking ourselves that honest question. That's why God's timing is perfect, man. Like it took me 27 years to meet my biological mother and my biological family. But his timing was impeccable. It was perfect. It came at a point where I had forgiven my mother, and I think it came at a point where my mother was also where she needed to be in life. Of course, ain't nobody perfect. No, nobody's perfect, but certain things that would have definitely ruined that relationship, I think he gave both of us the opportunities. He gave us 27 years, hell, to get to a place where neither one of us would ruin that beautiful blessing, man. And like I said, man, like my mom, hell, man, it's I have to remind myself sometime that, dude, you just met her last year, because it's like, man, it's like I've known her all my life, which technically I have, right? In the spiritual I have. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, we want things when we want things, but often our timing would just completely screw it up, man. And so I say, if you praying for something and you asking God to do something in your life, man, understand that you may be asking him because you feel like you're ready right now, but God knows you're not. And because he loves us and he wants to see us win and succeed and be happy, God will protect us from ourselves a lot of times, man. He will protect you from you. He will say, you know what, man, I get it. You know, I know you really want it, but hey, you're not ready right now. And you don't even see how unready you are, because you can only see what's in front of you. But him being God, he's all knowing. He's everywhere. He knows the real deal. You know what I'm saying? And so because of that, man, his grace and his mercy, you feel me? He's just like, bruh, wait. Just wait. I got you. But it's some things. I gotta put you through some things. I gotta allow some things to happen so you can grow and get to a certain point where you'll be ready to receive this blessing. So, man, hey, if you prayed for something and you feel like God didn't hear you, just understand that he does hear you. He's just trying to get you ready, man. He's just trying to get you ready for whatever that you're asking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if God gave you that promotion right now, are you mature enough to do the job? Are you emotionally stable enough to not fly off the handle and curse people out and get all upset? Are you mature enough to do what you're supposed to do if he gave you that promotion, right? He ain't say, no, I'm not going to give it to you, but, maybe you're not. Maybe you still got a temper, you know? Maybe you still a little immature in some areas. Maybe you slack off a lot, you know? If you're praying for a marriage, or you're praying for your soulmate, or you're praying, for anything involving love, hey, maybe there's some work you got to do on yourself, man. Maybe God knows that the person he's going to line you up with is going to be a beautiful union. But right now, man, hey, my brother, you ain't that dependable. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my sister, we know you independent, but hey, you don't like help. You don't like for someone to step in and kind of take control and make things better. So hey, I gotta, you gotta humble yourself a little bit, or my brother, you gotta build up that responsible attitude and that responsible mindset a little more. You know what I'm saying? So, don't get discouraged. This video is kind of long, but man, I just felt that I needed to say that. Don't get discouraged, man. Just embrace the process. Embrace the process of you getting into whatever it is that you're praying. All right, man. Well, until next time, peace.